This sleep story is a retelling of the movie Back to the Future. Marty McFly, all-American boy, he has small-town dreams of becoming a rock star, gets in just enough trouble at school, spends as much time as he can with his girlfriend Jennifer, and spends whatever time is left with his family. But he also pals around with the town nutso, Dr. Emmett Brown. Who knows how or why this odd couple found one another, but they did, and now Doc has roped Marty into helping him test out his greatest invention, a working time machine made out of a DeLorean. And oh yeah, it runs on plutonium. That he stole from a bunch of Libyan nationalists. Thank goodness nothing could possibly go wrong. Except that then the Libyans show up. They shoot Doc, apparently to death, and then they go after Marty, who escapes in the DeLorean, to 1955. Suddenly, his town is different, and the people are different. As it turns out, Marty's got a few problems. Firstly, they can't find the weapons-grade plutonium, so getting back to 1985 may be an issue. Number two, there's a bully named Biff, his father's tormentor back in the day and his supervisor in present day, who keeps getting all up in his business. And number three, he accidentally interfered with his mother and father's would-be romance, and now he has to make sure they still get together so he doesn't become erased from existence. Doc and Marty come up with the inspired idea to use the energy from a bolt of lightning that they know is coming to power the DeLorean back to Marty's present. In the week leading up to the event, Marty does his best to convince his father, George, to take his mother, Lorraine, to the Enchantment Under the Sea dance, but he ends up taking her himself. The idea is to have Marty tick Lorraine off and then have George step in to be the hero. Biff and his crew throw a wrench into things by having Marty thrown into a trunk of a car, which means that George has to actually beat the stuffing out of the guy twice his size in order to win Lorraine's heart. George clocks Biff and totally wins over Lorraine. Time to return to 1985. After a few little snaffus, the lightning trick works and Marty is home at last. Plus, he was able to warn Doc about the hail of gunfire from the Libyans, and Doc prepared himself by donning a bulletproof vest. Good thing none of those bullets hit him in the face. Things are different now, but in a good way. George is a together, successful guy instead of a sniveling brown-noser he was in the old 1985. Lorraine is no longer an alcoholic, Biff is now completely under George's thumb, and even Marty's house is way less depressing. Unfortunately, Doc shows up at the last minute and tells Marty and Jennifer there's something wrong with their kids in the future.